What's up, Fate family? Jarvis Guy and Avoid Jarvis YT here, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Hot Wheels Lucid Air from the 2023 Factory Fresh line of cars. Now, I'm not too familiar with the Lucid brand. I just want to make that clear right off the bat. I am aware that they're electric cars, but, really going into this review, I don't really have any real prior knowledge of this brand or anything that would really affect my opinion of the diecast. So I'm really coming into this with a virgin mindset. And with that mindset, I think this is a pretty decent looking car. My only real issue with it is maybe the color choice. I really would have preferred to have this in a different color. And the fact that, it's not entirely clear if this is supposed to be like a hatchback, a crossover SUV, or a sedan. I mean, I looked it up and this is technically a sedan, but I think that confusion is more on the part of the designers at Lucid and not really the designers at Hot Wheels, because I think in terms of at least graphic design, they did an excellent job with this car. I mean, the headlights are painted. You have the Lucid nameplate with intelligible text. At the back, you have the backlights and another Lucid nameplate. And, it seems on this car, the headlights and the backlights aren't that complicated. But, on this car, it seems that the headlights and backlights wouldn't be that complicated to include. But I am glad that they included them nonetheless, because it really just showed that they put the extra work into this car, because they don't usually do this. And honestly, this feels like this could rival Matchbox quality with a few more minor details. This really could stack up to the actual Mustang Mach-E and Tesla Model X Matchbox cars that we have covered on the show before. And I really do think that this can hold a candle to those, and that's really a rare sight for Hot Wheels to just really go above and beyond like. But I will say, I'm not a fan of the color choice, the sort of sand beige thing. It just really would have been nice to have this in a more vibrant color, because as it stands right now, it really does just look a little bit too plain Jane for my sensibilities, if you know what I mean. But back to positives, another thing that I want to praise about this vehicle are the wheels. This is just a really, really interesting wheel design. I'm not entirely sure exactly which wheels that the Lucid Air uses, but it's just a really nice angular spiral design. Because yes, while you do have the weird metal painting that I usually hate on these wheels, it's applied so well here that I don't even mind it. It's not even like solely a rim thing. It's applied all around the wheel on these spirals, and it just really gives it a really cool, creative, and futuristic design, man. It's just some really cool shit. But yeah, moving on into recommendations. This has to be a definite recommend for me. I mean, the Lucid Air Hot Wheels came out this year, so as I usually say, you're not gonna have a hard time finding this, and the detail on this is pretty excellent for a mainline car. So I think you'd be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't pick this up. I mean, it's not going to be too expensive if you pick it up from your store. So, take a chance on this. I think you're going to be decently surprised. But with that, I think that'll wrap up my review of the Hot Wheels Lucid Air from the 2023 Factory Fresh line of cars. I've been your host, Jarvis Guy. Thank you all for watching. Stick around for more diecast content. And as always, giggity, 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 goo. Stick around.